Hello again and welcome to Tommy's predictions. Going to give a few predictions now today. The first prediction I'm going to give is, or going to do is Kerry against Tyrone, which is on in Croke Park now at 3:30. So it's an absolute beautiful afternoon for football. There isn't a breeze down here in Kildare. There may be a bit of wind in Dublin, but it won't be much. It's an absolute great day for football. So there's no excuse about anything wrong with the pitch or anything like that. Everything should be grand. Now, this match, there's no doubt about it, Tyrone are a bogey team for Kerry. The three All Irelands that they won, they've beaten Kerry. They beat Kerry in 2003 in the semi final, and they beat them in 2005 in the final, and in 2008 they beat them. Now, I think Kerry did win one match there recently, a backdoor match in the championship, all right, to beat them. But Kerry definitely have a bad record against Tyrone in the championship. I don't know what happens to them. Now, I know these teams, 3, 5, and 8, Tyrone teams, they were very good teams. Like, they didn't just win the All Ireland out of nothing. They were great teams. They got themselves to the final and they won it fair and square. And Kerry is a very hard team to beat in the final. There isn't many teams have beaten them in finals. They normally win finals. But today now, I just think that Kerry will change it. I think they win it because Tyrone, with the COVID situation, I don't know we just don't know really what's after happening with it. Now, okay, they're after having a certain amount of COVID. Hopefully they're over it by now. But if Tyrone come into this game, there won't be much pressure on them. The pressure is on Kerry. Everyone said it was going to be Kerry, Dublin, All Ireland this year. And a lot of people had, between Dublin and Kerry favourites. So definitely now that Dublin has gone out of it, Kerry are favourites now to win it, definitely. But like, you can be favourites and you won't win it. You have to still go out and do it. But I'm going to tip Kerry to get to the final against Mayo. I think Kerry will do it. Just tip them that they beat Tyrone after a very hard match. I think if Tyrone get a good start and play like they can play, they have good forwards, and overall they're a good team. They have a different management this year. Mickey Hart is not with them now, with Doer and them are with the management now. So I mean, see how they do. Now they did lose badly to Kerry in a league match, down in Kerry. But I'm just going to go with Kerry on that anyway. Now the next match I'm going to preview is Ireland in the soccer against Portugal. And that's going to be a very, very hard match for Ireland. Ireland are playing away. They've no support at all. There's no one going to be allowed into the match. Even if there is Irish people over there, they won't be able to get in. You just can't get in, it seems. And I know none of the supporters are going to be playing anyway, but it's still a little bit of a help to you when you have a bit of support. So Ireland's going to have no support over there. Portugal are definitely very, very good team. They have Ronaldo. They have a number of other good players. Ronaldo is 36 now. I'm after hearing today that he's actually gone to Manchester United for 2 years, which is a great move for him. Now, I know that's club football. It's nothing to do with international football. But still, it's a great move for him to probably finish off more than likely his career. He's 36 years of age now. And in fairness to him, he's a great guy. He kept himself fit all the time. He did get injuries, but he seemingly got over them. And it's a great move for him now to go to United. So Portugal, anyway, it'll be a very, very tough match for Ireland. Now, with Stephen Kenny has Ireland playing out from the back now, and everyone says that's the way you have to play. But I don't know. In my opinion, if Ireland play out from the back, they'll be badly beaten in this match. I think they have to go back to front. It's the only way to do it. Okay, I know everyone says long ball game. It's dreadful to look at and all this, but you're getting the ball away from your own penalty area. I know more than likely you're losing possession of the ball then. You can lose possession of it. I know when you hit long. But with this way, with the teams pushing up on you now, if you're playing out from the back, to me, it's too dangerous. I definitely think with Ronaldo around, it's too dangerous. You have to go back to front. So on that match, I'm going to go for a draw in that match. And I think if Ireland get a draw in that match, it'd be an absolute brilliant result for them. Now, I know they need a win because they're after losing in their first two matches. They're really under dreadful pressure now to qualify, even already after two matches. So the next match then Ireland has coming up is Azerbaijan, and they're playing them at home. Now, I don't know much about Azerbaijan, but I'm just going to go for an Ireland win there because they're at home and they're going to have to get a win now shortly for to make any progress in this group if they're going to do anything at all in it. So I'm going to go for a win there for Ireland in that. And then they're playing Serbia at home as well. So I'm going to go for another Ireland win there. So that's Ireland to get 7 points out of 9. And I'll tell you one thing, that's a tall order. But for them to have any chance in to qualify in any sort of form, they're going to have to do this. I think that's the way it is now, unfortunately, after losing the first two games. So that's the position about that match. The other match then I'm going to do is Spurs. I'm doing predictions on Spurs now, hopefully this season. And I'm Folly Spurs, and I'm going for Spurs to win this match now against Watford, even though it won't be easy. But it's great in one sense that, okay, Harry Kane wanted away. He didn't make it. Money didn't work out. The money that Spurs must have been looking for was too much. And he's staying with Spurs for another year anyway. So we'll see what happens after that. Now, the one thing you can be guaranteed with Harry Kane is that he gives everything for the team he's playing with. And while he wanted to get away for to try and win something, sure, maybe he'll win something this year, hopefully with Spurs. So I'm going to go for a Spurs win tomorrow. Okay, thank you.